to me, I don't think there's enough conversation about women who have babies and don't have their village. Whatever the reason may be, I don't have a village because my mom passed away and my grandmother passed away. But it is extremely hard when you don't have a village. Like, for instance, I was breastfeeding. I wanted to breastfeed like all the way, I don't want to say 2, but a year. My husband was like, do 2, 3, 4. He's from Africa, so no. But it was to 1. I quit early, around the 4th month. I was so stressed out. I was going through postpartum depression. Because when I had my other 2 children who are now 24 and 22, I had my mother, I had my grandmother, I had people there to help me, along with their father. But this time around, I didn't have my, I get emotional when I talk about it, but I didn't have my safety net. I didn't have my village to be there for me. And I think it's so important for you to have a village, but I think what's even more important, if you know someone that you're close to and their village is not there, to help them out. Because let me tell you, although my son is 2 now, and it's still hard for me, oh my God, I was losing myself. Me and my husband didn't get sleep. Now his side of family, of course, his mother is in Africa and his family have their own family. And people were like, well, where were your kids? My 2 adult kids were in college at the time. Well, they're still in college, but when I had Tegan at a baby, I couldn't just tell my kids to stop, come home from school. You know, they came home and did what they could do. But I just couldn't just snatch my kids from school, you know, to help me take care of our baby. But it was so hard for me. I'm actually now still, you know, trying to find myself and, you know, figure it out and try to see what I can do, because I don't have someone I can lean on. Yes, I could put him in daycare, but I don't believe in daycare when they're so young like that. I had a nanny, but as you know, the world that we live in, some things ain't what it panned out to be. Some things are, but not having a village, it is very, very tough. And sometimes when you see people with their village, or you have a friend that have their village, or even if you're on social media and they have their mom and their grandmother and their aunts. I don't even have a big family like that. And the family that I do have, that's outside of my mother and my grandmother, you know, everybody have their differences, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I choose peace, so I can't have people around me that I cannot be at peace with when I'm trying to take care or care for my baby. But it's just really sad when you don't have a village. It really affects you mentally, and the postpartum